This is a video chart presentation of Aeropostale. It's a New York Stock Exchange listed company trading our ticker ARO. Pretty big fall off for ARO over the last year, trading up in the area of $10 back in November. Slid all the way down to close Monday at $337, up slightly 2%. Plenty of liquidity in this play, 2 million shares traded. What caught our eyes is the sideways pattern. Stock's been stuck in a channel from down here, right around $3.10 at the base, to a pretty heavy resistance at $360. But the Bollinger Bands now are very tight. 50-day moving average is coming in. Stock closed essentially right against it, just slightly above it on Monday. With the convergence of some moving averages and the bollies being real tight, this is just a chart we want to keep an eye on to see if it has a breakout in it. We're seeing a positive divergence as the MACD is climbing back towards zero, while the price per share has been trending downward. As always, we're looking for this break of zero to show that the trend is truly going bullish. And you can see stock charts had a very difficult time breaking back above that zero mark. And it's not that uncommon for the MACD to bounce off that zero and turn back downward, which of course would probably tie in with the idea of this support level being broken and the stock going down and making a new lower low. But with the current position pressing right on zero, it's worth watching to see if the bulls are finally going to come into play with this chart. Slow still, right around 60. That's leaning towards the bullish side of things. Definitely seeing a little bit of uptrend recently, showing that some momentum is trying to build in this play, but that's still a pretty neutral reading and pretty much goes along with the sideways movement. Same way with the money flow index. 14 just now passed it above 50, moving to the bullish side of the indicator, but being pinned right around that 50 point, again, is a sign of neutrality. You can see right through here at the end of June when it pushed through 50, it didn't mean a whole lot. Stock really didn't go anywhere. And of course, came slipping back down below that 50 mark. So pretty neutral reading. Looking better because it is uptrending a little bit, but still not enough to bank on this chart's going to make an upward move just because of that slight climb. Same theme with the RSI. 14 right there at 50. Neutral reading. Bulls and bears fighting for control of momentum. Now I try not to drag too many fundamentals into this, but it is worth noting that Aeropostale does have an earnings report coming up. That could be part of the reason for the sideways movement. Company's expected to still post a hefty loss, but perhaps the sideways channel suggests that people aren't sure if the loss is going to be a little bit less than expected or not. So there certainly is a fundamental component to this chart that has to at least be acknowledged, because a bad earnings report is likely going to send this stock falling right below $3, but a good earnings report could be exactly what it needs to help make that push and start somewhat of an upward trend. But back to the technicals. We'll want to see the support at $3.10 stay intact. And while there's certainly a first resistance right here at $3.40, it's going to become stronger up here at $3.60. And that's the big point that we're looking for. A break of that starts to put a little bit of distance between the 50-day and the price per share. Still a small gap to fill, right up to around $4.35, which is a nice move from current levels, about a 30% climb. And we'd suspect that's going to be a pretty tough resistance spot. Beyond that, more will come in play right around $5. Right through that general area, you can see it was a support and resistance point previously. But we're not too worried about that at this point. Right now, the key points are $3.60 and $4.35. And on the support side, $3.10. With the quarterly report a little more than a week off, it'll be interesting to see if the stock takes on any movement as traders place bets as to how they think that report might turn out. In general, stock that finds itself in a pretty tight trading range recently, and all the indications are that a larger move will be coming in the near future. So those are the type of things that we'll be looking for in the Aeropostale chart, but as always, merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant. Strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allplaystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure, and do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or its video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks, registered investment advisor, licensed broker dealer. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.